Hey everyone, welcome back to Metaphysical Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Before we get started, I just want to make a couple of announcements. One is that we're having our 420 contest. I can't believe it's already the fourth Tuesday of the month, but it's tomorrow at 420. If you're not familiar with it, we hold up a rock. Actually, Anne's going to be doing it tomorrow. She'll hold up a rock, you have to guess what it is, and out of all the correct guesses, we'll pick a winner the next morning at 9 o'clock. So if you can't join us live, you have until 9 o'clock the next morning to make your guess, and you will win that particular rock. So that's a lot of fun. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and check that out. Put it on your calendar every fourth Tuesday of every month. And then we are having a special for Black Friday. We're going to do 20% off of Emerald and Twilight Obsidianite jewelry. If you're not familiar with that, it's from Mount St. Helens. It's gorgeous. The emerald rivals an emerald in color, but it's much more affordable than natural emeralds. And the Twilight's super cool. It's purple, but it changes color in fluorescent light. It changes to a blue. So it's super fun. And just on Friday, it's 20% off. The code will be BF20, and also in store as well. And then the last announcement is that we're going to have our party, our customer appreciation party, holiday party, virtually this year, online, December 5th, Saturday, from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. We're going to give away gift cards, and we're going to have some specials, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We did that a couple months ago. No, it was in August for our last party, and everybody had a good time. So hope you can join us. You have to be watching in order to win the prizes, though. And go ahead and RSVP for it by clicking going on the Facebook event, and then you can direct message us your email address and your phone number, and just in case for some reason we can't, you win something and we can't connect with you via direct message. So this week is Thanksgiving. It's actually one of my favorite holidays. I love it, and I love that we're shifting the meaning of these holidays so that it's more in alignment with our values. Like, for instance, Columbus Day is now Indigenous Peoples Day, and Thanksgiving, instead of focusing on, when the Pilgrims came and killed all the Indians, we focus on what we have to be grateful for. And isn't that such a great holiday? I mean, every day we should be counting our blessings, right? Because when you do that, it multiplies those blessings. It brings you more blessings in your life. So I just love this holiday. I think it's the best thing. And so I have my meditation group that I've talked about before. And for this week, I thought, well, I don't need to pick a card because I know I want to focus on being grateful and for Thanksgiving. But I picked a card anyway, just for the hell of it. And I'm really glad I did, because I got something really fantastic. I got Butterfly Maiden, and she symbolizes transformation. And her message is, you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So she is the perfect goddess to help us in our transition to this new paradigm, and whatever transition you're going through, and to be grateful, because it's all about growth. It's all about evolution and change for the better. So I just was so happy I got that card. And then I thought, well, what stone would be good for Thanksgiving? And I came up with quartz, because quartz helps you magnify anything, any intention you put into it. It'll store it, so you can program it, and then it will help you magnify that intention. So if you're thinking of your blessings, it will help you amplify those blessings even more. And first of all, I just want to say a few things that I am grateful for. I want to share with you. Of course, I'm grateful for all of you and your support. We wouldn't be here without you. So thank you for all of you who support us and purchase beautiful crystals and jewelry. And I am really grateful for the vaccine that finally came about, and that people like Dolly Parton, who gave millions of dollars to help come up with the vaccine. I'm so grateful for that, and for modern medicine, and for old kind of medicine, like with herbs and those kinds of natural medicines. I'm grateful that our democracy has been saved. I'm grateful that there was enough people that voted for the person that was going to save our democracy. So thank you. And I'm grateful for, oh my gosh. So in case you haven't seen it yet, there's this amazing documentary called Kiss the Ground. And it's pretty depressing if you think about where we're headed with the planet, and how devastated at it, how sick she is, and how, you know, if we keep going in this rate, we're basically all going to die. We're not going to be around anymore. But this movie comes up with this brilliant solution. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I don't have to feel that bad anymore because there's this easy, doable solution. It's called regenerative agriculture, and you just have, I'm not going to stand here and explain it all, but it's basically the answer for the planet, and I urge you to watch it. It's on Netflix. It's also on Vimeo. You can also go to the website and check it out. It's Kiss the Ground, kissthegroundmovie.com. And so I'm so grateful for that. And what else am I grateful for? I'm grateful for crystals and how it has so much medicine in it, and how it connects people to the earth and her special treasures. I'm grateful for the earth and all of her resources, how she feeds us and nourishes us and nurtures us, and the beauty of nature. She's just amazing. And of course, spirit. Grateful for spirit and spirit protecting us and guiding us. Okay, so quartz crystals. Quartz crystals are amazing. There's so many different kinds of quartz crystals and whatchamacallit, shapes and formations. There's so many different formations. So this is information I got from Crystal Bible. She says it's actually the most powerful healing tool on the planet, an energy amplifier, because of its unique helical spiral crystalline form. It absorbs, stores, releases, and regulates energy, and it's also excellent for unblocking it. When used as a coating on acupuncture needles, it actually it makes the effects more, it increases the effects by 10%. And as demonstrated by Kirlian photography, have you ever used a Kirlian camera or seen that for taking pictures of your aura? If you take a picture holding a quartz crystal, it doubles your biomagnetic field in Kirlian photography. It works at a vibrational level attuned to the specific energy requirements of the person needing healing or undertaking spiritual work. So it'll basically do what it needs to do to help you. It enhances psychic abilities and attunes you to your spiritual purpose. And used in meditation, it actually helps filter out distractions, which I didn't realize. I just learned that, so that's cool. It's the most efficient receptor, like I said, about for programming, and it also aids in concentration and unblocks memory. So if you lost something or you were just thinking of something you forgot, pick up a quartz crystal and see if it helps you. So like I said, there's so many different formations of quartz. I could stand here all day and go over and talk about them, but I just picked a few. There's quite a few here. But first of all, I just want to show you some basic jewelry we have. Like for instance, these quartz crystal pendants, they're only $9, and they're not sterling silver, they're electroplated, but they're really neat. I have one I wear all the time because I love it. So it's very, very affordable. And then we have fancier ones, like this is a Steve Wolf piece, and here's a formation. It's called a soulmate. When there's two crystals together like that, side by side, that's called a soulmate. And I would imagine it will help you call in your soulmate if you don't already have one. So see, it's got a nice bail. This is all sterling silver. So we have fancier ones. And then, like, this is another type of quartz crystal. It's a Herkimer diamond from Herkimer, New York. They're usually double terminated like that. So double terminated, so this is a termination, that's the point. Quartz crystals usually only have one point. Let me see. Like for instance, this one here. See, it doesn't have a point at the bottom. It's like broken off at the bottom. And that's how they usually form. Double terminated quartz crystals are really rare, and they will send the energy out in both directions as opposed to one direction. So we have some Herkimer diamond jewelry like the pendant, and we have some earrings. And then we have regular quartz crystal earrings like these long dangly ones. These are only $19.50. And then we have like the regular, we have capped and uncapped. These are capped, electroplated. These are also $19.50. And then we have some other jewelry that I'll show you in a minute, but there's different forms, so I'll go over the different forms. So first of all, let's see, rutilated quartz. Let me find the one I picked. Here we go. This is rutilated quartz. Rutilated quartz means there's rutile inside, and what rutile is those little golden hairs. Sometimes it looks more copper and sometimes it looks more golden, but rutile is titanium dioxide, and it's rare. And each different kind of quartz will, of course, do a little bit different things. Rutilated quartz is supposed to relieve fear and anxiety. And here's a rutilated quartz pendant. So that's called an inclusion, when there's something inside of a quartz crystal. And even like if it looks like a crack, that's called an inclusion. It's not that it's broken, it's the way it forms. And then we have lithium quartz. Lithium quartz is quartz with lithium in it. We have some tumbled lithium quartz. Now lithium is an element that colors things pink. So these are a little bit pinkish. We also have lithium quartz crystal pendants like this one. And lithium quartz is a great antidepressant. A few of those. And then chlorite in quartz. Chlorite in quartz. Chlorite is green. And sometimes you'll see it in quartz like this one. There's a little green right there. And then at the bottom. So chlorite in quartz is great for helping you achieve self-realization. And then we have tumbled lodolite, which has chlorite in it. You'll see the green in there. So lodolite basically means quartz that has a bunch of different things in it, different inclusions, including a lot of times chlorite. And what's next? We have, oh, the aura quartzes. Jesse, can you bring over some of the aura quartzes, like all the different ones? Aura, I forgot to bring those over. And then we have phantom quartz. Phantom quartz is where it started growing and then it stopped and started growing again. You see that? It's like a ghost image of a crystal inside. See that there? So phantom quartz connects you to your spiritual guides and enhances meditation. And then we have terminated quartz. Thanks. Perfect. Terminated quartz is black tourmaline. Where is it? Here. It's black tourmaline inside of quartz, like this. That's natural. And it basically brings together both properties of quartz and black tourmaline. And black tourmaline is one of the best stones for protection. So it amplifies the energy of protection. Terminated quartz. And then we have different formations. We have tabby formation. Tabby is short for tabular. It means it's flat. You see how flat that is? That's a tabby. Here's another tabby. This one happens to be a Fodden quartz. So all Fodden quartzes are tabulars, but not all tabbies are Fodden. Fodden come from a certain location. I believe it's Pakistan. We also have some Fodden quartz, pendants like this one. This is sterling silver. And then we have singing crystals, which I forgot to bring over. Hang on. So our singing crystals are Aqua Aura. So singing crystals means they make this sound. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. I'll try to do it close. You hear that? It's like they're singing. They make a high-pitched sound when you hit them together. And singing crystals, it says they bring joy. And then there's scepter crystals, which I actually don't have any right now. They're super rare. It means there's so the base of it is skinny, and then the top part is fat. It's like a scepter. Those are super cool. Sometimes we have them, but they're super rare. And then record keepers, which I haven't looked for one. They're hard to find. You have to really look through the quartz crystals. But record keepers, they have a raised triangles. We do have some ruby crystals that have that, and I forgot to bring one over. But on the face, the surface, they're raised triangles. And a lot of times there's triangles within triangles. And that's a crystal which has wisdom stored in it. And then there's window quartz, which has a diamond-shaped window at the top of the facets. And those are powerful teachers. Manifestation crystals is when there's a full crystal, like a little crystal inside a bigger crystal. It's not a phantom. It doesn't look like a ghost crystal. It's actually a fully formed regular crystal inside of a bigger crystal. And then there's keys. Hi, Evan. There are key crystals, which are 3-sided or 6-sided indented shapes on the crystal. It looks kind of like a diamond, and it gets narrower and narrower as it goes in. And it's used to unlock doors to healing concepts and to those aspects of the self which tend to be elusive. And by the way, the Faden quartz facilitates connection with others. And then there are etched crystals. No, there are etched crystals. That's not what I was going to bring up, though. I was going to bring up celestial crystals, which are a little bit similar. But this is an celestial crystal. So celestial crystals, I don't know, they remind me of castles, like with different turrets, just lots of little faces that are different planes. You know what I mean? This is a good celestial crystal. It's got a lot of different points. See that like that? Doesn't that look like kind of like a castle? Does to me anyway. So that's an celestial crystal. And then there are double terminated, like I was saying, like the Herkimer diamonds are double terminated. And here's another kind of quartz. This is tangerine quartz. So tangerine quartz is permanently stained with an iron coating on the outside, and it's natural. And normally when quartz comes out of the ground, a lot of times it has this staining on it, but what they do is they soak it in muriatic or oxalic acid, and it takes off the coating, it cleans it. But in the case of tangerine quartz, it doesn't come off. So they just decided to market it as a different kind of crystal, which is, they call it tangerine crystal. And here's another double terminated. This one's a smoky quartz, it's really dark. Nice chubby one. And what have I not shown? Oh, the aura quartzes. So back in the 80s, this guy from Washington started fooling around with turning gold into vapor and then infusing that vapor onto quartz, and it turns blue, which is weird because when you add quartz to glass, it turns red. But in this case, it turns blue, and it's called Aqua Aura, and he's been doing it since the 80s. I personally know him. I went up to his place where he does it. And then in the 90s, they started fooling around with other metals, and they used platinum to get this white rainbow one. They call this one Angel Aura. And then they also, and we have lots of different sizes on all of these. We have single points, we have clusters. This is what happens when they use titanium vapor. It turns this darker rainbow, purple rainbow. Super pretty. Here's a point. Here's another little guy. Okay. Oh, what have I now? Oh, and there's Lemurian crystals. There's so many different kinds. So Lemurian crystals are known for their striations that are horizontal, and they're supposed to have originally come from Lemuria, which is an ancient civilization that lived underground. Some of where they lived was under Mount Shasta. And we have bigger Lemurians as well, and they're supposed to be super special. And this is called Satyaloka quartz. It's a special quartz from India. And we also have polished quartz points. Oh, that's the phantom, but we have them not phantom. Here's like a big one. We have taller ones too. These are great for your home, for decorating. And just think of like programming it to make your home like a great haven, a great little oasis. You can program it. We have like these longer crystals. These are like considered laser points. We have quartz clusters, all sorts of quartz clusters. And we have small, medium, large, and everything. We have tiny little quartz points for making jewelry or just for your healing pouch, medium size, big ones. We have just about everything. I think I showed you everything. Here's another long one. This one's a double terminated one. These are super rare to get them this big. It's like a power thing, right? Okay, so remember, if you want to multiply your blessings, work with quartz because it'll amplify them. Just sit and meditate and just focus on all the things you have to be grateful for while you're holding your crystal, and it will help you multiply those. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I won't see you Wednesday. I'm going to be at the coast unless I just stop in real quick and say hi from the coast. But I'm taking a couple of days off, and I'm wishing you a wonderful holiday and many blessings to you and yours. Thanks for watching. Cheers.